Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to rise. One more minute, then open your eyes. Strings come up and the horns say go. You already know the Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Breaking down the scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
Grand rising, everybody. How is everybody doing today? This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka A.M. Morning, aka Althea McFarlane, aka the host of the Morning Mac Show. I know y'all say, well, she's in a different location. Is she in the living room? No, I'm in the boudoir. No. I'm not. I'm suffering right now with a little lower back pain, and but I'm working on that, getting that stuff all stretched and worked out. Um, yeah, I'll let y'all know what I put on it. Wellness Wednesday. Actually, Wellness Wednesday. I'll be having a procedure. So, it's called Kinology tape. It's a sports tape that the athletes put on their shoulders, their joints, and their back. You can even use it for menstrual cramps and everything. It's to stretch that area out, that muscle out, to release that pain by getting positive blood flow through the area. Y'all look it up. It's Kinology tape. I think that's how you spell it. Kinesology tape. OLOGY tape. Kinesology tape. And a lot of people do it in physical therapy. They call it KT tape, I guess that's what the KT stands for. But yeah, I had a long weekend. It was the home going for Dakota. That was the young lady that was unalived by her children's father back on the 4th of July. That the family, I didn't go to the actual funeral part because I couldn't take all the heartache and the wrench, especially with the 4 kids and everything. But we all got together, like family congregated after the repast, and then we all went over to my other cousin's house. She came and got me. I was all down the end of Bryant Road to 7 o'clock Saturday morning. And I think that's how I overdid it. My back, I think that was just too much sitting up and everything. And it felt like my back locked up on me real good and interfered with the legs. That's why I was having trouble. I wasn't getting it blowed out. I was getting it tightened up, So that is that. And that's why I'm moving like a turtle this morning and everything. Hence the location of the Morning Max show. I know y'all probably say, "Oh, she ain't got to say that. She ain't got to share. She ain't got to go on all her business." But I don't mind sharing. To giving y'all to the reason, it's the where and why, and just to let y'all know what's going on. And that's what's going on. And guess what? I am staying put. I am in one place. I'm not moving all around like I normally do. Because my muscles are saying, "Sit here, bitch." And I'm like, "This okay." But that's what's going on in my world this morning. Let's bring out my super producers and to see how their morning and their weekend has went and all that good stuff. Let's get some positive motivational Monday going on. That's what we're trying to be, positive and motivational for this Monday.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. Morning Max Show. The Morning Max Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs. Right at your command. Max got the truth and the jokes on this. If the day feel rough, we can fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. One more minute.
What up, fam?
What's good? What's up, Josh?
What up, Weezy?
What's up, Matt? What's up, Weedy?
Where you at, Weezy?
What's up, Weezy?
Weezy in the house.
Already, Josh. Already.
Grand Rising.
Everything you have your shit in your room so you can be confident. Okay. You said you got your chair in your room, Weezy. That's money right there. I see, dog. Start sharing it.
What she say? I got to stay in my room. Who said that? Weezy making me stay in the room?
Nah, she said great thing that you got your chair in your room.
Oh, yeah.
Alan, look, I don't know.
What up, man? My man Matt, man. What Dave at? Dave, oh, you a pitching autograph, man. FMG. My man Matt always giving my man some love. Matt said, "What's up to you, there?" Matt in
That's
here.
what's up. I love to expect to see him in the comment section. I like
Yeah.
expecting some of these faces. You say, let's have a great show. Thank you.
Ron in here. What up, Ron the Don?
Hey,
Walmart
Ron, you don't.
villain. He a Walmart villain, man. And go
A
into like,
Walmart villain.
yeah. You got any beef with Walmart? Call Ron. They scared of Ron. Put him in their place. What's up, Al? We got Alan in here.
Hey.
I was trying to send him.
Cuzzo,
Take pictures, Al. I don't really take pictures, so hopefully the ones I sent over was good enough. That was probably me 10 years ago, though. I still look the same, somewhat.
was that
Except
did he was it his thing this weekend? The awards, or was that next month?
I believe
I
so.
don't think that's August. That's next month. The 26th, I think. He was supposed to.
26. That was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get your awards? How did everything go?
What's up, Wilkins Willie Ray? My man got 3 last names, man. Wilkins Willie Ray. I ain't gonna never forget that name. WWR. And next. Appreciate you tapping that follow button, brother. Anybody on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Say, did I miss anything? Yeah, man, you missed a lot, man. Reese was on here doing all type of TikTok challenges.
Well, that look, they coming.
My bad.
They coming. The TikTok challenge. Oh, another. I got I'm booked to host the show on October 24th, y'all. Right down there in 9400, in Fort Washington, Maryland. I got the flyer up.
Mhm.
Well, when she sent it to me, I'll send it to you guys and give y'all all the details. But I'll be hosting it as Clarence Nixon, aka Dude in the Corner, Phil Page, and Miss Chocolate, Miss Chocolate. So hopefully it'll be a great show. It's going to be a great show because I'm gonna be doing my hosting thing. So I'm happy with that and everything. And speaking of positivity, prayers and blessings, everybody send DJ B Man some prayers and blessings to go up. My boy had a rough weekend. I got to touch bases with him as well. I saw that he had got into an altercation and got a little tightened up a little bit, but he's still kicking jokes and he's still laughing and he's still in good spirits. And I'm thankful for that. Because you just don't know.
He has a filter on.
Who that?
You talking about on his video he posted, right? On Facebook.
Yeah.
That's a filter that he has on his eye, like his face is gashed.
Stop playing. Don't be playing like that. You know Reese gonna believe that shit.
Yeah, it's a filter like shit.
A lot of other people believed it too.
I mean, I'm not sure.
You talking about you, Shawty. You talking about you.
His eye's not missing, so
you know my girl got a love for you, and you gonna.
It's all good, I guess.
At least, I didn't. I just thought he had a black eye, and I didn't know that it was supposed to be. And the face was bruised up.
I'm gonna find his name. What's his name, man?
William Watson on it. It's on IG.
Yeah.
Because I was getting phone calls and they was like, "Did you see what happened? Blah blah this and blah blah." I'm like, So I'm not the only one that's believing it.
That don't make it all right. That's like a kiss. I ain't the only one believing saying that.
Yeah.
Like, so what? You still believed in it. But I'm happy.
But I'm saying is that there's a handful of us that's genuinely concerned that
it makes it worse. Somebody in the comment section should be pointing out that it's not. I don't know.
You know
that's cool.
That release.
At least you know he's not. Yeah.
We ain't wasting prayers. I almost just wasted prayer on that nigga. I'm mad. I can't just be wasting prayers, Reese. Tell him stop crying wolf, man. We don't cry wolf over here. But we happy Bean Man.
Right.
Though. He good. Because Reese should have been, look, she probably stressing now. And that's what's wrong. He all right, Reese. He's okay. Your Bean Man, all right. You see the poster.
Even though he called me and Louisa rabbits, he said, "You rabbits out there." I was like, "Rabbits."
Oh, Dr. Green.
Oh.
Rabbits.
Mhm.
And don't be out here worrying Reese like that. Yeah, we just said don't do that, Bean Man. He gonna pop in on us on the show, probably in the truck driving one day. We gonna talk about that.
That's why your ass sitting in a different corner and shit. I was trying to piece it together. That's why. You sit in a whole different seat today. A whole different corner I ain't never seen you in before.
Alice, the kind of short bus people are always in groups. That's why.
Me.
For the people. Me. Hey,
Good short bus people.
Molly, he talking Molly always wasting praise. Nah, I ain't be out here. I almost gave him one, man. Easy to be that.
You know, we that's positive motivation. We always hope that our neighbor and our friends and everything is doing good. We don't ever know what nobody going through, and because the world is where it is like that, I'm not gonna prank nobody like that because I don't consider that's prank because there's too many people really getting their ass handed to them. It really too many people really is getting hurt up that you to go around and prank on something like that. That's you know. So no, that's to me that's not cool.
Yeah, comedian. He a comedian, right? Ain't y'all comedians? I guess that's what y'all
No, he's not a comedian. He is a DJ.
I thought he was a comedian too.
You know, they telling jokes like that. That's why you stick to music. Like I told me, Reese, don't sing the song. Don't sing the song. The song is infectious. You can't help but sing. You can't help but sing.
So what else your mind on today?
My mood.
Besides
picking and choosing your battles. That's what I wanted to talk about. We had the choice to pick and choose our battle. And we just gotta be more careful with pick when we thinking about the battles come up so quick and so fast sometimes. And I gotta be slow. And I'm not saying nothing happened to me or anything, but I'm just saying we gotta be a little slower to get angry, to get upset, to wrath. You know, we gotta think about the consequences and repercussions of our actions because every action has a consequence and repercussion, whether it's positive or negative. And we trying to move in the right place. That's why it's called motivational money. We trying to motivate one another, each other, so we can elevate. That means us going above all the drama and not getting caught up into the matrix. You know, we trying to rise above the matrix so we can rise up and ascend on. You know, trying to get our ascension going on, not our descension. So we got to pick and choose the battle. Sometimes people want to fight for any and everything. You know, that you're a soldier. That's good. That's well and good. But sometimes you got to think about what you're fighting for. Is it worth fighting for? And how that will affect the people, not only you, but the people that are around you that loves and care about you. You know, that's all.
Not he has been summoned. Where art thou, funny man?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
looking like a full shift. This shit freezing up.
Yeah, like he on the road, getting more.
Yeah, it'll probably click back in.
What is up? What is up?
What's up, Slim?
He cleared them.
Ain't seen your face in a little second. What's up?
The motherfucking Catalina wine, miss. Hey, that's my shit.
The Catalina wine mixes.
That's all I want to do, man.
I would say is try to get on more of a positive vibe, whatever, with the stuff that you speaking on. You know, start us off with a nice little positive vibe and try to stay off, negative talk to yourself. Like even if you're coaching yourself into certain things or whatever, I think you're just trying to make sure you stay on a positive note when you get up in the morning, especially first thing. I don't think your cousin wants you on that. So I'm just making sure that
he's referring to picking and choosing your battle. He's trying to say stay positive. That's the battle that you should pick. That's the side you should pick on. That's what he's saying. I get it.
He was saying sad ass stories, so I was just trying to clean it up for you and just let you know that he wants you to be.
It's not stories. He's just telling people to
say why you always say a sad ass story, then say stay positive and be positive. Try by not saying the negative stuff. That damn Reese equals TDR.
So just a note from your viewers and family.
That whole time it wasn't even really a sad story. The whole time that nigga.
It wasn't. I ain't talking about B man. Once you said that was fake, that's moved out. I'm talking about people picking and choosing their battle. People picking to be positive and ride above and over the drama. That's what I'm talking about. B man, when you said that it was fake, it was like, okay, next. Okay, be positive. Choose your battle. Telling people to choose wisely.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking that message back.
Choose wisely. That's a good message. He said
it's a good message. It's just something to always take note of if somebody's commenting it. That's it.
Yeah.
Gotta take what your viewers saying, or whatever sometime. But anyway, moving forward. At least he's not hurt. That's good. David, I'm glad you in here. Ain't seen you in here in a minute. So I'm ready to get it kicked off.
Kick it off. Where you been, Dave?
Well, I was supposed to be at work last night, but I was talking to my mom's and she wasn't feeling well or whatever. So I called off and was helping her out and everything because of her arthritis and different things like that. Let me put this seatbelt on.
Should have been especially the way you drive. You need to put a couple of seatbelts on.
That means you already on the road. Go ahead.
Because of her arthritis and different things like that, her legs swelled up and everything, and my brother, he's locked up. So she's taking care of his kids and everything like that. So I came down to, to help out and everything. The crazy thing is last night, because of my nerves and everything, sometimes I lock up and everything, and she needed help to go to the bathroom, and I said, hold up, Mom, I got you, and I couldn't move, so it's like, she's like, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna pee myself. I said, Mom, you hold on a second. I'm locked up myself.
Y'all both gotta get to the bathroom. Oh my God! Double emergency.
Locked up at the same time.
Double emergency. Somebody help. How long did it take you to get unstuck?
Yeah, I want to know. Did she make it to the bathroom?
Did she?
I'm interested in this story now.
Did you fail her, or did you get her to the bathroom?
It can be anywhere between like 15 minutes to like a couple hours.
So did she make it to the bathroom?
But it was only like 10, 15 minutes or something last night or whatever. She made it to the bathroom.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
No, Mama make it to the bathroom.
Mama mia.
Mom was okay. Mom was okay. Help needing help. That's be like that sometimes.
See, lucky I say that prayer. I'm praying for you on Mama Day.
I'm directing my energy where it need to go.
Both of y'all laying around pissy, howling wild. She made it to the bathroom, bro.
She made it. Why you trying to disqualify
I
mom?
don't
Like
know
she
if
made it to
Dave
the
made it,
bathroom.
but Mom's made it. I don't
She
know.
got there. I think 1 out of 2 is good enough.
You heard Matt. Never doubt FMG. Don't
Never
doubt
doubt it,
anything.
Slim. You heard what he said. You know he backed up in here. Got a video up.
First clip of the day. Let's see what Denzel talking about.
Don't confuse movement with progress, because you can run in place and not get anything done. So are you moving forward, and who you're taking with you, and how you made things better by the God-given talent that you all have in whatever area it may be, to write it, to direct it, to produce it, to cut it, to shoot it. You have a gift. It's called a gift. You didn't earn it. You were born with a gift. Now you hone that gift. You develop that gift. You do everything you need to do to protect it, and then you share it.
Okay.
And then you share it.
Denzel, you give, you hone it, you own it, and then you share it. I receive that.
Love that message, but I like the pop before. He really like, it was a lot before that, and he started off with it. Don't get movement confused with progress. You can run on the treadmill and don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I had that in the clip actually. Yeah.
They feel like they doing a lot, but the whole time they not making no progress. So you got a lot of people out here that like to pretend like they doing more than what they actually doing. But in all reality, for sure you're not doing nothing to progress your life. And you got a lot of people out here, well, I'm doing this, I've been shooting here, I'm doing that, I've been family. But what type of progress did they get you anywhere? No, you just doing shit. Just a lot of people, and it's hard, to know the difference. By the while after a year or so past, you'll start to know, like, hold on, I need to do something a little different. We can't just be stuck here in the same place doing the same thing over and over, So I like what he said. You got to always try to better your craft, no matter how good you is at your craft, because it ain't just a craft, it's a gift. And it wasn't something that you learned, with something you was born with. And you feel like you was born with this gift. I mean, you got the duties to make sure you be the best at it, So I'm with it. He wanted the best to do it that way he loved to do. So I love the message. Yeah, I had me cracking up.
That's a good message. Like I used to say, we're going nowhere fast, and that's exactly what I be talking about when I'm saying such a situation is going nowhere fast. And you going, no matter how fast you're going, you still going nowhere. You can be doing 80 miles an hour stuck in park. And sometimes people think just because they're moving, that means they're going somewhere. No, it just means you're moving. It don't necessarily mean you making inches, miles, or steps, And how do a person can tell the difference, Marley? What do you think? You said that we got to know the difference.
Just being real with themselves, just looking at life and seeing, did you make any progress or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like when I first started doing, I didn't know how to record, I didn't know how the camera worked, I didn't know how to edit or anything. But as years went on, you can see my progress. Now, if I was still in that same state when I first started, I'm just doing shit. I'm just out here doing stuff. I'm not trying to get better, but you got a lot of people that just do things. Like they don't care to get better at it. They just like to say, oh, I got a camera, I take pictures. And then you start asking them, like, okay, so what else I do videos. I'll say, what you shooting? Oh, what type of frames you shooting? Frames per second. You shooting in 24, 30, 60, 120. How you like to get your slow motion? Then they can't have no conversation with you. That just let me know, like, oh, you just doing this shit. You don't really love it. Because when people love it, you know the ins and out about it. It don't matter what it is. It can be about politics. Who in the chair, who did this and who that, because that's something you into. And a lot of people into TV shows. They can tell you what happened with Tariq. They can tell you on Power what's going on with Ghost and everybody fucking else, but they can't tell you what's going on at the craft that they say they love that can make them money, because they ain't really put the work into it. They just like to say, oh, I was a dancer, I was a cheerleader, I was a ball player, this and that, but you got to work at it to stay good at it. And in order to get great at it, you got to continue to grind. So there's a lot of people not grinding to be great at what they say they do in life. That's my opinion. I can be wrong.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same sentiments I took from it. I feel like I don't want in this lifetime to get one life. The last thing I want to do is waste my own time, let alone be around people that I love and allow them to waste their time as well. When you do have somebody in your inner circle, it opens up doors to say and do a lot more compared to somebody that's just surface level that you might just see at work, something like that. But somebody that you love, people that you love that are trying to do whatever it is that they're trying to do. The last thing I would want to see is somebody give a disservice to themselves by blocking their blessings. We already have enough of that, and in our community in general. Obviously it's not everyone. So if you're not included in that list, and shut the fuck up because if it don't apply, let it fly. But yeah, I just don't want to be around anyone that is not utilizing this lifetime like they should. I'm tired of seeing people that have abilities and have things that they can easily like soar off in and they hold and put things on the back burner for nothing. One life is all you get. If you're around me for any reason, I need you to be on point. Hold me accountable. Make sure I'm on point, just like I'm gonna do for you. But yeah, that's the reason for the video. Is just that as I'm tightening up even more on things, I have less and less tolerance for like lack of energy behind any title that you claim. I don't care if you're the meter maid, you be the best fucking meter maid that you can be. If you're the doctor, you be the best doctor for the community you possibly can be. And if you're not, then it does something to me when I see somebody with something, a gift, like he was saying, and not, this is something you're born with. So, everything in this video ties to just my sentiments, how I feel. We got somebody that I'm welcome in real quick in the back.
The Morning Mac Show, the Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand, big
Make
news,
sure you
small
mute your mic now when you come
right
in.
at your command.
Good to see you. Looking vibrant this morning.
Jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that.
Make sure you unmute your mic so we can hear you too.
See, nah, bro. Infinity amounts of lives. That's another story, man. That's why you gotta go all out on each and every last one of them. That don't mean take no time off. Oh, she good.
Yeah. Go strong with this experience.
Grand rising, grand rising.
Good morning. Happy.
There we
Happy-
go. You talking.
Good morning. There you are. I was
Happy
looking for it. Happy Monday.
They saw.
If
Happy
it took me
Monday.
25 years
I
to
got
become
a
an
scoop here
executive
today, so
chef.
it's smooth.
Oh shit, my bad. I ain't mean to overtalk you. I'm sorry. I want to read this comment I seen that real quick. I ain't mean to cut you off at all. It took me 25 years to become an executive. I'm sorry. Yeah, it took me 25 years to become an executive chef, but I built my knowledge brick by brick. I never gave up because I'm passionate. God's timing, and He's has blessed me. You will succeed if you never quit. Just don't quit, says Alan. That's solid. Top of the morning, child. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, I already know. Nacho, I'm glad you better. He said, yes, RA, and because of diabetes, if my glucose is too high, it could be fatal. The hardest parts is he's responding, I think, to Phoenix. I'm glad he's back home, though. Nacho just got out of the hospital, but he said he's tapping in with everybody on here. So thank you for tapping in regardless. I hope you feel better. You get better soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please.
I don't know how that,
Yeah, and blessings. Look, and praise and blessings to go over there to you for a speedy recovery, Nacho, because I know about the sugar and all that stuff, unfortunately. but I also know I'm doing well at getting it under control. So anytime you want to talk or need some convo and info, give me a ring. You're welcome anytime. We talk about some things. I found out the stuff that I've been through can actually help other people, and I'm happy to be of service. So if that means I had to go through some stuff to learn some stuff, to know how to do some stuff and share some stuff with people, then I'm all for it. I'm all for the good of that. Yeah.
Shit, that's motivational. Shit, I can dig it.
Mhm.
I know Venus missed the video that we just was hitting on, but we was talking about getting past getting through. Like, I wanna, can you mind playing it for her real quick just to catch up to speed? I want her to get the actual message. I don't want to like dilute it.
Who you're taking with you. And don't confuse movement with progress, because you can run in place and not get anything done. So are you moving forward, and who you're taking with you, and how you made things better by the God-given talent that you all have in whatever area it may be, to write it, to direct it, to produce it, to cut it, to shoot it. You have a gift. It's called a gift. You didn't earn it. You were born with a gift. Now you own that gift. You develop that gift. You do everything you need to do to protect it, and then you share it. I'll say it again. Don't confuse movement with progress, because you can run in place and not get anything done. So are you moving forward, and who you're taking with you, and how you made things better by the God-given talent that you all have in whatever area it may be, to write it, to direct it, to produce it, to cut it, to shoot it. You have a gift. It's called a gift. You didn't earn it. You were born with a gift. Now you own that gift. You develop that gift. You do everything you need to do to protect it, and then you share it.
Now, Venus, I feel like you're the perfect person to step in here because you already talk about some of these things, having gifts and not being afraid to rock with it, deciphering who you want to keep around you, dating, all that type of stuff. Take a second to hit on this for me, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I've been very careful recently with who I allow in my circle, and I've had to filter some good people out on account of they wasn't good for me, you know. So, I mean, I can understand needing to move because I've myself running in place at times, and section is not a dope place to be, you know. When I'm with the Hype 100 radio network, you know, we constantly pour into one another because, you know, we're helping each other and young people excel 100% of the time at hype100radio.net and internationally wherever not excluded. But the thing is, like, sometimes you can have somebody in your ear who means good and doesn't know that their dialect just doesn't match your understanding. And I think, you know, you got to understand how you're talking to yourself too, and the voices that you let come into your head are the same ones that you're processing later in the day, whether you were thinking about it at the time or not. So I feel like, yeah, hard work is important every single day. And if we really pay attention every single moment, because we can be robbed, distracted, and influenced off of our path and then end up not creating the result that we were gifted to bring to the world.
That's solid. That's solid. How do you feel about those that like waste a gift?
Well, I've been one of those people, so I feel sorry for them because they really don't know the capacity that they're carrying with them. Like, even right now, I do not demonstrate the true power and presence that I bring when I show up, because I don't know the full magnitude of my gift at this point. I'm still learning my gift. But if you don't spend time with your gift, if you don't spend time expressing your gift, then you're never going to understand it either. So I really feel like, you know, you got to keep pushing forward to get the best understanding of yourself and the gifts that you carry, so that you can be a bigger part of the biggest picture. Put that right back down.
I like that. That's solid. I like that. Man, that's solid.
I thank you for asking me. Is there somebody that I should be asking or bugging to answer?
No. I just asked you because I wanted to know. This is the video itself. It's different parts from it, so it's a whole. He's on stage for a little minute talking about this, so I encourage anybody to look up the actual stream. I can send you the link to the full one, But nah, the reason for the video, I just directed back to that, is just where I am in life. I've always kind of had that same mindset around wanting to see things flowing, wanting to see things progressing, and feeling sad seeing people have gifts is one thing he hit on, was gifts. Seeing people have gifts. That's why I asked you that, was because I wanted to just see how you felt about, you having gifts, you having things you're juggling, or just, in your opinion about how people like fail to utilize like what they have. He was saying that, gifts are something that you're born with. That's the reason why it's a gift, because it's given to you, when you're, brought into this world. So I just asked you for that simple reason, It wasn't a pass back and forth or anything. Mm-hmm.
That boy Matt obsessed with
no, he's stealing Funny Man Green's lines before he even gets here.
Mm-hmm.
Funny Man was in here. He on the road. He driving. He lost connection, so he most likely gonna pop back in with us. Y'all already know what time it is. Our question of the day.
That part.
Y'all stay tapped in. Get in with us on these questions overnight. Let us know y'all. Man. But it's about that time. You ready, Riri?
I'm ready.
She's still stuck over there. Get up, Tracy. Get up.
I'm ready. I'm moving. I'm here.
Yeah. Rise and grind. Wake the city up. From the streets to the boardrooms. It's the Morning Mac Show. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. Let's go. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Mac Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak like through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Mac Show. Molly Mom bring the energy, pressure and facts. Trade money, keep it solid when the combo get cracked. LD and McFarlane dropping wisdom and grace. While DJ slide, I set the vibe with the bass. Blue Phoenix rising, motivation on flame. Mission Merit bring perspective while elevating the game. We ain't just talking gossip, we inspire with minds. Giving game to the people while exposing the signs. Monday motivation got the hustlers spot. Turn up Tuesdays got the city on fire. Wellness Wednesdays talk peace and mental health. Cause real success ain't just money and wealth. Tall Tale Thursdays got the wild stories flowing. Then Freaky Friday hitting everybody going. Debates, laughs, raw truth energy unmatched. Morning Mac Show turning real life into podcast. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Mac Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak life through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Mac Show.
Hey, he roll up with the mic, got the whole block stirred. New day, same hustle, gotta make one word. Al in the cut with a one line there. Everybody lean in like, yeah, I'm there. Back pocket full of plans, front door full of noise. If you want that heat, better bring real voice. Clock on the wall, but the room moves slow. One question hit hard, let the whole place know. Say it loud, say it plain. Everybody in the lane. One shot, one clue. What you gonna do? Ella's question of the day.
All right, now I like this right here. This is a two-part question, but you got two questions each. So we're going to start off with the ladies on this one. We got some ladies on the screen that's going to go first, and we're going to go with the men after that. The question for the ladies is, what's one thing you stop apologizing for that has made you a stronger woman? Okay. I'm going to start off with Reese. Reese, you already know what to do after that.
One thing that I stopped apologizing for is being correct. Or you know how you hear something and then some bad news or some news, whether it's good or bad, whatever, and you always say, oh, I'm sorry, or I'm sorry, when you're being, when you're apologizing, you're trying to be empathetic, to somebody's plight or whatever they're going on. And I stopped saying, "Oh, I'm sorry," and just started listening. Or sometimes I won't say nothing, or I might go, "Tough, but we'll get through that." And because they always say sorry is this, sorry does. I try to stop using that word a lot. I'm trying to stop using that word a lot, especially when you're not sorry. We just need to do better and make better choices. So it's nothing to be sorry about. This okay, keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Stop that kind of stuff. Energy. That's the pick me. That's the big pick me up. Not to waddle and whatever's going on. It's like, oh, okay, let's move past. Let's keep it going and keep it moving. And with that being said, I'm gonna move right on to Venus.
All right, Venus, I'm gonna repeat the question for you. Unless you got it. If you already got your answer, you good.
I really do. I've got it because I stopped apologizing bumping into furniture. I used to apologize for everything, but when the coffee table would cause a bruise on me, I would stub my toe. I would apologize to that furniture and for the misstep. Do that anymore because I understand that furniture got in my damn way. I was already on a path and that furniture got in my way. I'm not apologizing for that. How about you, Molly? What do you got about?
Well, this is actually different because it's a slightly different question for the guys. The question I'll ask to Molly is, what's one thing you've had to swallow? What's one thing you had to swallow your pride about that made you a stronger man?
Hey, for one, I'll need to switch the question up. We ain't swallow. I don't know what's up.
You heard me stumble on it.
I was like, hold up. What do you mean?
I said, huh?
Your pride. My kids, my daughter. It was a lot of things that, I wouldn't do or wouldn't allow people to say or get away with. It's, but when I have a child, I started think things through. I need to be here for her. I need to not do this because this can cause me to go to jail. I need to not to react like this because this can cause me to lose my life. So that was the only thing, other than that, shit, I always feel like I can do any and everything, because I can risk it all. But when you get kids, it seems like you calm down on that risk. I don't care to skydive, bungee jump, none of that shit no more. I used to love it. I used to be like, man, that's bungee jump. And it's like the minute I got a kid, I be nervous to do backflips now. I don't want to hurt myself now. It's just weird because I just be like, damn, they call me, they need me, I need to be there, But if it wasn't for them, I just think that I still be more of a risk taker with everything. So I'm gonna go with my kids. I'm gonna wait to Trey pop back in here, see what he got to say, and some of these people in the comments what they talking about. Nacho said, kind words swallow for me. So I can learn from and work on productivity and to uplift my family as much as possible. I like that. Cal said, learning that I need to not place expectations on people or situations. That's a big one right there. A lot of people put expectations on other people that they don't even put on themselves for real. So that'd be tough. We just said I stopped apologizing for being a hater. I'm naturally a loving, kind, fun, goofy, silly, laugh out loud kind of girl. I can also be stubborn and a hater and not ask for help at times, which I'm working on. She working on not being a hater. That's what I'm talking about. Weezy. It's like, nah, she ain't add the hater part though. But I like that though. She stopped apologizing. So ain't no more, I'm sorry. So if I ever hear her say I'm sorry about something, say, girl, what you apologizing for? He said, what's the question? I can put it back up for you. It's your question. Hold on. What's the one thing you had to blank your pride about that made you a stronger man? That's the question for the men.
That's for the men.
Yeah. Dr. FMG, that boy Matt and FMG, man. It's on you, Trey.
Oh, my bad. What did you ask me? I was just talking real quick. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's the same question. I ain't.
Oh yeah, okay. What's one thing you had to swallow? What you got,
Pride.
Alan? Your pride that made you a stronger man. Realizing that guys don't get the same type of overall I don't know word for it, not concern. The word concern is not strong enough, but the overall like blanket of love that, and I'm not comparing us to women and all that type of shit. It's two different things for two different reasons. But I've learned to live with the fact that to most women, my like opinion for the most part and my like overall being isn't going to really matter, but so much. And a lot of conditions come with that. I mean, you are who you surround yourself by. So if you do see energy that you don't like or whatever, you have to put yourself in energy that you want to center yourself around. So I'm not dealing with any women or anything that are necessarily like, you know, diluting my shit as a man. But for those men that are out there in the comment section and just in general, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like everybody, every woman not bad, every woman not gonna, but generally, how the world treats like men versus how they treat women is a little different out here. So learning to accept that was probably the toughest thing, but that was what shaped me up because it made me like start to look for it for myself instead of like, you know, trying to look for it from other people.
That women do get unconditional love, and men, they get love based on the conditions, you know. So based on what you can provide.
Mm-hmm. So that's just something I just had to accept, really. And that was like the toughest thing because I'm like, wow, this, you know, stand up. Of course, you're supposed to stand up, but like, damn, there's shit around it too, you know. But it is what it is, and that's what it took. The God blesses me to bless others, and that everyone doesn't. I'm sorry, and that everyone doesn't want to be better, and it's not my job to want more for them. They want for themselves. Very true. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I used to think I can do whatever I put my mind to. Now that I'm older and I realize I can't do everything, still can do the worm though. He still can do the worm. Hey.
Okay, that's a lifetime accomplishment. People can't even get something off the floor and get back up nowadays. So that's a double achievement to be mobile like that.
Yeah, that's tough, but that's still something I'm on. You know, that's something I ain't grow out of yet. Hopefully I don't grow out of it. But if I put my mind to something, whatever it is, I just feel like I can accomplish it, you know, and most times I do. You know, sometimes I fail, but I still keep that same mindset. So I hope I don't get to a certain age. But when you do get a certain age, you can't do certain shit that you probably used to can do. So hopefully I change my mindset. You currently can do
that part.
So you certainly can do the worm. Said the stellar worm. Yeah, that's stupid. Radio, they not quiet. What's wrong?
Yeah, ain't like that at all.
No, I'm listening. Sometimes when you talk or when you move or turn, you get a pain. So sometimes I'm just woosawing.
Oh yeah, you and Uncle E back hurting today, man. I don't know. We're gonna call them peoples over there. That back got Reese quiet. Nothing never shut Reese up. Now I know that back will. Anytime Reese quiet, I know back hurt. He went to a cookout and saw Indian style, and people was like, "How the hell, how the hell my old ass can sit Indian style?" They treated me like a damn taboo. Oh, you can sit Indian style? Yeah, that's tough. A lot of people can't do that. You gotta stretch.
Yeah, that's the key. Or not, don't stay in one position too long. That's the key too. Yeah. Because it's showing up with Arthur, get in and lock it right on up. How about some pop, lock, and drop it? How about you locking and laying it? Like, help me. Be like stuck like David. Help me.
All right, I'm gonna move y'all on to the second question. well, the second part to the question for the ladies and the guys. Ladies, what's one standard you'll never lower again, no matter how lonely you get? Wow, that's solid. That's
Let's start back with
since we started off with you, Reese, let's start off with Venus.
I feel like one standard I'll never allow again is the standard of someone not understanding that I have a right to come first. So if somebody doesn't want to give me foreplay, don't expect me to let you get to where you're going either. That's I'm over it. I'm not doing it anymore. How about you, Reese? What's one thing you'll never allow again?
All I heard was
Let become nobody whipping boy. Let nobody treat me any old kind of way. Don't step on me. Don't shit on me. Don't push me out the way. Don't none of that. None of that. I'm learning to stand up. I always do to stand up for myself, but I'm learning to be. At one point in my life, I was so vocal. I was too much out there. As I got older, I learned to refine it instead of not going radio silence. You can get your point across without being in that fighting stance anymore. You can say, hey, don't talk to me like that. I don't receive that. Or don't treat me like that. You know, I'm learning, and I will never let nobody mistreat me again. I'm not going to mistreat me. So I'm not going to let nobody else to mistreat me. Once I learn to love me, I'm not going to let you not love me. All right, Molly Mall. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a different question for the guys, right?
Yeah, it should be. It might be. Let me go make sure.
It is. I read it when I come up to Super, I believe. Which, half.
I ain't hear what you say, Trey. What you say?
No, it's probably tapping out because it's signal week. I'm in the parking lot. I was saying that it's slightly different for the guys, I believe. Like, each half, I believe, is slightly different.
Oh, okay. Weezy Tom, she can
The
still
Weezy beat on me no more.
or crisscross applesauce. The political correct folks out there. My mom can too. Okay, her and mom sitting over there Indian style. We know what position that is. Who's standing in front of y'all?
Right.
Oh, did you hear what I said? Don't let Weezy beat you no more. That's one of the things too. Not gonna let Weezy beat me no more.
My knees would sound like the 4th of July with all that crap. Or you can put the question back up. I missed it. Okay, I thought you was answered the whole time. Let me see. For Weezy, is
the
yours.
First one, number one?
I don't know. Probably
number one. All right. So the first one is, what's one thing you've stopped apologizing for that has made you stronger? I made you a stronger woman. I'm sorry. And then the second one for you, Phoenix, is what is one standard you'll never lower again, no matter how lonely you get? That's the new question. Yeah. And then for the guys, Molly, what is one boundary you'll never cross again, no matter how much you love somebody?
One boundary. Shit. That I would
never, they would never cross. You'll never do it. Yeah.
What the fuck? No matter how much you love, I love them. Why I'm crossing the boundary in the first place?
It sounds like a setup.
Allow them to cross again. Is it supposed to be that? It sounds more like I shouldn't allow them to cross my boundaries, but I allowed it because they family. But I won't allow it again. Cause I ain't crossing people boundaries, man. You say it ain't no smoke. Ain't gonna smoke in your house. You know, you're a friend. You say don't go in your fridge and drink your wine. Reese, I ain't gonna drink your wine. You know what I'm saying? I respect people boundaries.
Right.
You know? But for me, I didn't lay down a lot of boundaries early on. I didn't know too much about that. I just thought people would treat me how I treat them. I just thought people would want to treat you nice. If you're in a relationship, I just thought people would want, to be good to you, but I didn't know you got to set boundaries some people don't know what's been good or not to you. To them, that might be a good thing, but you had to let them know, like, I don't do these things. I don't allow these things. I don't deal with these type of people, you know. But I used to deal with a lot of women that like to drink heavy, and now that's one thing I don't do no more. Like, you like to get drunk, cool. I'm not gonna judge you, but I just won't really get that serious with you because I done had history of dealing with women that drink, and they like to fight. You know, they like to fuss and argue when they under the influence, and then when they not, they some of the best people in the world. But it's just like I can't deal with that switch up. You know, when she drinks, she this, when she don't. So that's one thing I don't do. You know, I try to stay away from the alcoholics. Not meaning the girls that drink purity. I'm just saying the ones that like to get fucked up. Like, they like to get fucked up. They want to get fucked up. I don't do that shit. Nah, drink responsible. Hopefully I answered the question because I ain't in people shit, you know. Now she talking, mind your business. I needed a second question. Okay. JB said backstabber. Giving people money and they're going to use it for nonsense. LA. What about you, Trey?
Well, I'm not, like you said, I'm not crossing no boundaries, so I don't know how the question is supposed to be. Maybe Alan will give us a little context, but when it comes, I guess, what I will allow, what boundaries I will not. I don't really. Can you bring up the screen one more time for me, if you don't mind? I don't want to make it do too much, but I want to see exactly what it says one more time. It says, "What is one boundary you'll never cross again, no matter how much you love somebody?" No matter how much. For myself, I guess would be like I was to lay the rest. I used to try to be too much of a mender, a fixer, a healer, not in a way that was of disservice to myself, because I enjoyed those interactions for what they were. But it would be like knowing when to hold and when to fold is one thing I definitely had to work on. Like, you know, because I don't know, I just always wanted to see like the best side of other people, and I wouldn't try to change anybody or mold anybody, but like just learning when the situation is like of the service to you. Like learning when to say, you know what, let me back the fuck up off this real quick because it's not really doing shit for me. It's draining me, it's pulling me down, or whatever. Or it's fucking work. You know, when you see people that actually not trying to like, you know, be better about whatever it is you're trying to help them with or whatever. Is that type of dynamic is one thing I had to learn to kind of ease up off of to give myself some you know, clarity and some space mentally. So that'll be the boundary. Is pull it back, learning when to hold them on the phone.
Okay. What up, Dame Dollar, JB? What up with y'all? I got you, man. She don't drink as much no more, I don't think. You know, a lot of them done calmed down. You know, they ain't young like they used to be. He said Marley, they drink to turn up their freak meter. That's JB, Reese. That's why y'all drink? I want to know. That's why y'all women drink to turn up y'all freak meter? That's words from JB.
Different women do different things. Some people drink just to be sociable. Some people drink, like you said, to get messed up. Some people drink to heal, so they can forget about whatever that's hurting them. That's anybody, you know, they drink, the different person, different reasons. So everybody not the same, hon.
Everybody not the same. I'm just like, if it take you a drink to be social, what was you doing before you was drinking? You was not social in school
Sitting in the corner being quiet. You know, people get all nervous.
All day, every day. Nah, people be social. They got friends. I never seen a bunch of kids just unsocial till they got older. Like, I never really talked until I started drinking. The whole bar was unsocial. Nah, the motherfuckers social. They just like to drink.
Different
they probably seen other people drink, and that just it get more out of them. But I don't know. I just think that's an excuse to be a freak. You know, that's why they say blame it on the alcohol. Like, fuck,
but you could be a freak and not drink.
Exactly. You don't need to drink to be a freak. If you're a freak, you're a freak. You know, but
that's why I said
it's already in you.
I was drunk.
Different people do different things, Mom.
I know that. Different people say that about everything, though. That's an easy way out. You know, people do different things. I know that. I'm talking about women. that actually does do these things. Not the ones who do, may don't. It's ones that do that. I ain't talking about that. The ones who actually do. I can say that with anything. Man, there is some
Well,
that do.
the people that I've been around that have been drunks, or can I say drunks? Is that a proper thing to say it? They get drunk,
you ain't gotta
get
be
messed
proper.
up.
Alcoholics.
The people that I've been around, they get drunk. They going through something. They drinking so they can forget about the pain, and it's like, ooh, party, turn up. So they don't want to think about what's causing them pain or hurt. They drink to get numb. They numb themselves. So,
That's
and
true.
I've been around a couple of female, and ain't nothing worse to me than seeing a drunken female. That's just, I'm like, wow.
Drunken female.
Ala said, one boundary I'll never cross again, no matter how much I love someone, is ignoring broken trust. Love can survive a lot, but without trust, you're constantly questioning everything. It's about honesty, consistency, and feeling emotionally safe. Once trust is repeatedly broken, love alone isn't enough to rebuild what respect no longer protects. That is, I keep saying that's solid, but it's slim. When it's solid, it's solid. I like some of it, which y'all sentiments are. Be it platonic or intimate, what I will no longer tolerate is not being seen as important as the other person, or given silence / non-responsive behaviors because you need space. So allow somebody to just act like whatever, handle shit like whatever, pretty much because their emotions and them needing. Yeah, go out in orbit and leave me alone if you need that much space. Yeah, and stay there for a minute too, like marinate on it, because I'm gonna help you marinate on it. Don't get fucked up. Just get fucked. Some people need to, like, get the emotion going. Some people gotta have how to influence. If you the shit to me, you the shit to me. So I don't need no liquor or nothing. Turn it up. What it is.
Blame it on that.
Man.
I don't be feel like wrestling and shit, man. Or would be say wrestling. Feel like wrestling with nobody because they drunk, they don't know what they talking about. Then they wake up, they don't remember none of the shit. And now you just like, it's like, come on, man. I don't know. I just don't like it. You can always use it as an excuse too for anything. Like, I like people that can actually handle their liquor, make it home. They want to get it in, they still can get it in. It can spice things up, but to actually be to the point you want to fight, argue, or blackout, don't remember shit, or that's the only reason we had sex. Like, hell nah. That's why I ain't hitting no girl that's drunk or none of that. Like, nah, I learned my lesson. You gotta live and you learn. You're gonna do it, you're gonna be sober. Women that drink to bring up their freak me that don't really enjoy sex. Damn, these words from Reese Weezy. Said women that bring up their freak me that don't really enjoy sex. They have to numb themselves in order to give in, when in actuality they are running from the reality of their circumstances. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. Well, I see you, Vantage. You agree with this? Why you agree? Let us know.
I agreed wholeheartedly because I've been this person. Like, I didn't really like sex because of the things that happened related to sex before. And like, I was drinking just to get through the moment because I already knew that somebody was going to force attention on me that I didn't want. So I just made it happier for me by drinking. But different person because I've evolved now, but there are periods in life where you have to heal and you numb yourself in order to avoid the healing. So I can agree. I can agree that there are a lot of people who are suffering that way. Very few of us are out here just drinking to bring up our freak meter off GP, but it's usually because there's that we're trying to numb so that we can get through our moments and do what we got to do in order to get through.
I like that. Reese, say you disagree.
The opposite.
Why?
Because I don't want to drink when I'm out because I want to be elusive and everything. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. If I'm going to, give you the nappy dugout, I'm going to give it to you. And I want to be clear, clear-minded and stuff. I don't want nothing to cloud my judgment, or I may let you do something that I'm not into because I'm drunk. I need to. That's why I don't drink on I need to be aware of the surroundings. Now, you can drink as much as you want to, but I need to be clear because I need to have my intentions are clear because I don't want no accidents, no mistakes, no being irresponsible late. I'm not going to Because sometimes when we drink, we forget stuff or we tend to get too loose. And I'm not gonna give you too many liberties with my body. So I need to be on point because I need to be intentional when I'm giving it to you. Because I'm gonna give it to you. What X gonna give it to you, right? Like, yeah. So I mean nothing to tame that.
Man, someone deal with said not the nappy dugout, trim that slim. What did Adam said? Not the nappy dugout. I don't know. That was a good one though, Weezy. It's tough though. But some other things that y'all can't tolerate no more, or won't deal with. I know it's
like cheaters.
Was
I
that
don't
right?
like cheaters.
Cheaters.
Cheaters. That's the deal breaker for me. A cheater.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's most people. You know, ain't nobody trying to hang around getting cheated on. Any more deal breakers for you, Venus?
You're gonna cheat up. Most people who cheat on me cheat down, and that's really offensive. I don't like that at all. I don't like when people cheat down. So if you are gonna cheat, cheat up. Cheat on somebody. Cheat on me with somebody that I would cheat with too. You know, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. But other deal breakers, I guess, like narcissism, selfishness. Basic stuff that people don't like. Lying for no reason. Exactly, LA. Tell the truth. Lying for no reason. Yeah, that's. Yeah, there's some things I probably got a list, but I've been talking to my therapist about them so that I can see if some of them aren't just from me, So.
Reese said, right, Reese, you choose to operate in accountability when it comes to sex. Those who have to get drunk, they don't want to deal with the consequences of their actions. Just blame it on the alcohol. Venus said, not cheat down, Venus. What is cheat down? I be wondering that, like, is it just based off looks? Like if a girl see another girl and she think like she don't look as good as her, that he cheated down? Because everything else can be up about her. I be wondering that, like, do they just go off? As long as she don't look as good as me, but this bra can have a bank full of money, can be educated, can be everything else. But as long as she don't look, if that's cheating, could that? I wonder for the man, is that considered cheating down to y'all? Because I hear that sometimes, dude, like, damn, you cheated down, boy. She don't look shit like your girl. But it's like she might do everything else that this girl don't do. I be wondering if that's cheating down to y'all. Do she gotta look at least as good as your girl or better? Because if she don't, that's gonna be considered cheating down. I like that. Everyone has cheated. Do you judge the cheater or the cheatee? Which one you blame? Ladies, Alan had a question. Everyone has cheated. Do you judge the cheater or I guess the one who was cheated on?
I judge everybody who knows it had anything to do with me that it gave a damn about how I feel. That's who I judge. If you was my friend and a cheater cheated on me with my friend, I judge everybody. If it was a stranger and the cheater cheated on me with a stranger, well, then obviously the stranger don't know me and don't know that whatever, I don't know what lies were fed. But what I do know, I'm supposed to be accountable to my feelings as well.
What about you, Riri?
They wants to get in the middle and then they.
Oh, she went out. She came back. I thought you went out, Venus. Your mic went out for a second. Oh, that was my end.
Oh no, I just said unless somebody,
that's her mic.
That's all I got.
Yeah, doing it again. All right. What about you, Riri?
The one who defiled the trust first, whether it was the man. Sometimes the man is the victim in a woman's game. Your girlfriend going after your man, the guy's just the victim and he just gave in. So your girlfriend, I would be mad at her because why would you try to hurt me if I'm your friend? If I mean anything to you, you wouldn't want to cause that. I don't do that bitter envy, that bitter jealousy. I don't play those types of games. So whichever one defiled the trust first or both of them at the same time. can move away from me. I gotta protect my peace inside and out. And if that means I gotta take this knife out my back hole and slit your throat with it, then that's what I'll do.
I like that. Nacho say, man and woman, highest calling and purpose, a Cherokee proverb, a woman highest calling is to lead a man to his soul so as to unite him with source. Okay, to unite him with source and lead him to his soul. LA said, nah, if I cheat with Oprah or Michelle Obama, I think I'm cheating up, even though my wife look better. You know, he said he cheating up with wifey. Alan said people don't like to be cheated on, but acceptable to cheating on somebody. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't like to be cheated on, but they don't mind cheating on somebody. What's that? What's that, V?
I would cheat with Oprah too. Yeah.
But would that be cheating down?
Rights. That's sure.
Would that be cheating down or up though? You know, because we were just making the point that a lot of women and people say, "Oh, you cheating down because a girl don't look as good as them." But this broad got millions of dollars now, and it's like it's Oprah is different. But if she was just old girl down the street that made 100,000, they still think. I can't hear you. You're doing mess. Honestly, I don't tolerate laziness or lack of elevation. I like that. Lying for no reason is definitely a deal breaker.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Feel you on that.
Okay,
and messy mofos.
I say, so y'all ladies saying that y'all never been a side chick or cheated on? Saying. That's his question.
Right.
Your question was what you do now. Not saying that because people grow. You grow, you change, you know better, you do better. You're taking responsibilities for the decisions and choices you make. Now you're a full-fledged adult now. So all those childhood game recess is over.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about now. And that's what helps you grow. Mistakes.
Have you ever cheated before? And if so, is you judging the cheater or the person who was cheated on? At the time when you did do those things, did you feel like you was wrong, or was the person that caused you to cheat was wrong? Like, did that person cause you to cheat, or you initially wanted to cheat? I mean, you'll do that today, but that's why I say everyone has cheated before. Past tense.
I ain't cheat. I don't believe I've cheated.
I never judged the person being cheated on. That's Weezy. She said she never judged the person being cheated on. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I don't think I ever judged the person being cheated on. You know, I heard
sometimes it's karma.
You know, they can call it karma.
It depends.
I
said it depends. Sometimes it's karma. It depends on what type of person that person is. You know, because I know somebody that kept cheating on their partner, and then when their partner had enough and the term decided, okay, I'm a cheat. I mean, it tore that person up. As long as they was doing the cheating, they was fine. But as soon as they got cheated or got a little taste of their own medicine, they couldn't handle it. Now, I didn't have no sympathy for that person. I'm like, oh well, that's the way the cookie crumble. Ain't the world go around and round? It was okay when you was doing all your dirt. But then when some dirt get thrown back on you, then that was the end of the world. No, I don't have no sympathy for that.
Yeah. With that thought said, though, it never changed because everybody that been cheated on, that means that's your karma. So if your dude cheated on you, that's your karma. You know, you never cheated, though. But for some reason, that's your karma. You know, like, so it's like if that looked at as karma, anybody who had been cheated on, I mean, that's your karma.
No, actually, that could be. Every answer that I give don't go across the board.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It could be common, but that's what I'm saying. It always can lead to the person who got cheated on. So if that person got cheated on because of karma, when he cheated on her, that might was her karma. That's what I'm saying. It can never leave when you think like that because you can't just say, oh, that's his karma because he was cheating on her. Then what's her karma? He might was cheating on her because she did some cheating shit. That's why I don't think it's karma. I don't think it's karma. I just think it's fucked up individuals out here. It's just people who cheat. I don't think you do something and then it fall back on you 20 years later. There's some dudes that have been cheating their whole life and never probably been cheated on. I just look at it just certain individuals. They can look at it as karma, but I look at it that's karma. Then the person that you cheat on before that was their karma. Then it never stops. So I just like it's certain individuals they just greedy. I just look at it like that. Some people like to have more than one thing, more than one car, 10 pairs of shoes, 100 pair of jeans, so they can always change it up. And some people like that.
But there's the saying though, too, Molly. Two wrongs don't make it right.
It is the saying, two negatives make a positive. That's why it's a saying, but it's like in real life, and you do math, two negatives create a positive, so it don't make sense, right? That's why a lot of people be tick for tat. They be like, you hit me, I hit you back. They don't be like, oh, two negatives don't make a positive. They be feeling like, nah, you get me, I'm gonna get you back. You talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you. It's always tit for tat for most people, not all people, but
that's why we gotta learn to pick our battles. So it ain't worth it. Nope, I don't do tit for tat. I do tit. You tip me, I'm tatting my ass the other way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Alan. You said if you cheated on somebody in the past, then maybe someone cheating on you is karma. Karma has no end. I was saying, well, have you had no end? It'd be infinity. So we say Saquon Barkley that question. Have you ever cheated or been a side chick? That was his question. You want to answer that? Have you ever cheated or been a side chick?
Well, I'll tell you that if I've been in relationships before where I had somebody cheating on me, but again, they was cheating down. It was a situation where they're cheating with people who not only looked like but acted like cartoon characters from Batman the Animated Series. So I personally know that karma was not having me anymore and still wanting me and not being able to have me and knowing that I will never want to go back there again. That's karma enough. But whatever happens beyond the relationship, that's their business because I broke off in peace.
Yeah, we all played the fool sometimes. Yep, I was a side chick before. I was the fool. I thought I was the main dinner, and I was just the damn appetizer. I was a fool. You delusional, be a fool, whatever you want to call it. It was a life lesson. You live, you learn, and you move on.
You live, you move on.
I think if you're gonna, Phoenix says, I think if you're gonna do it, you can't be sensitive. If your partner does the same thing, if you want to be with that person, if you want to be with that person, work it out. Maybe open the relationship. Sometimes it's not about sex. Okay,
like that.
I want to answer it. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
fish, blue fish. One fish, two fish.
Man. See, I tried to get on the stream and shit. And y'all ask her shit.
My girl back hurt. No, that we come to check on you after this show. You can't sit there all day.
Matt, what are you talking about?
Matt, period.
Matt, yeah,
Matt. Period. This is important.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's around that time. Man.
He said, Nacho Bryan said, I remember my coworkers, 2 bisexual men had invited him to the strip club and they would hide in the VIP room because they wanted they like cheating, I guess cheating on each other. Damn, not the names LaShawna, Michelle, and Reno. Damn.
You had 2 co-workers, 2 bisexual women, and invited them to the strip club and they would hide in VIP rooms because they like, okay, from each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they wanted to get down. Why the strip club? Y'all can hire somebody.
Weezy, what? She been in 3 fast. We said she been in 10 different positions or something.
All of them, 1 through 10.
Either way, it's on the person that's doing the cheating. We never know why people do what they do, but I don't judge either way. She said she been in both positions though. She been cheating and she been cheated on. See, that's that karma, right, Reese? That's that karma.
The situation. I don't know the situation.
I said
So
that's
I
that.
don't know what
Brittany,
time is karma and what time isn't. So
Said it too. That karma with
Hey, charged up and on time at 12 sharp. What's going on, Destiny? What's up, Slim?
What's up?
right.
Hey, I just woke up because some hot chick called me, and yeah, that would be the hot chick, and I came rolling out of the worst part about having roommates is when you wake up first thing in the morning and you really got to take that good morning shit, and they are taking a good morning shower, and I'm like, fuck.
Yes.
I went and harassed the neighbors real quick before I hopped on. Sorry.
Eldon Clark, good topic. That's what's up, Slim. Appreciate that.
Follow the page. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you like, man. It's first time seeing you on here. Y'all go Eldon, man. Everybody in the chat, say what's up to him.
That's what's up, Slim.
We see.
I'll sing you something. But you gonna sip them drinks. So if you was or ever been a side chick, why isn't it that maybe that's why you got cheated? Alan, not a bomb.
Okay, so you saying that's they karma, Alan? Saying that's
the karma of being of playing a role. Yeah,
so
I mean, it is from what you feeling like, Destiny. I seen your facial expression. Look at your face. What you feeling like?
I'm feeling like I'm kind of confused as per what is the topic cheating, because I got sent something totally different. But is the topic cheating?
It was just questions in the comment section. One of them was have you ever been a side chick? Have you ever been, second runner up, pretty much, in a situation, and never allowed that? And then he was asking other questions. We'll pull them up on the screen though, so you can address them specifically. But that's pretty much what he was hitting on, and it rolled into other things.
Okay. If you count poly relationships kind of get rid of who's main and whose side, but being in a relationship with someone who's in a relationship with someone else, that's the main basis on that one. Sure, I'm signed up for that one, but as per dating a guy that was already in a relationship, I'm not a home wrecker. There were 2 times where the guys didn't tell me, and as soon as I found out that they had somebody else, I'm like, you need to talk to your wife, because that is your legal wife, bro. So, I don't like being the what do they call it?
Side
home
chick?
wrecker. Yeah.
Oh, home wrecker. Right.
I'm not a home wrecker. You're not ever at any point am I going to be able to be blamed directly and solely for whatever you might hate me for. I try to be as nice and chill and follow the norm rules as best as I can. So if you are the one that wants to cheat, you're gonna have to suffer with that shit, and I'm gonna get out of it the moment I find out. That ain't my business. I don't want your wife pop up on me and trying to kill me or something. I'm crippled.
I feel at least you won't, say I don't judge nobody for their age, so I try not to say too much. But you before you told him to talk to his wife, did he already hit it? I don't know who is that question for. Before you told him, I don't know if that was for.
I don't know. We lost him.
I don't know.
One of them, yes, working at Waffle House, and he came in with his wife and their 2 kids, and I went. And then I acted like nothing ever happened because I didn't know what to do. I'm not like, I spent the night with your husband about 2 weeks ago. No,
Wow.
so like I just shut the fuck up. I had no idea what to say. And whenever he hit me up later, it was like, by the way, sorry about that. That was awkward. I was like, yeah, it was. You're never gonna put me in that position again. Do not come back to where I work. Do not or at least I told him, I was like, I work morning shift. Don't come here before 2 p.m. And don't call me again. And that don't hit me up. Stay over there.
Mm.
Made a little bit.
But you knew about the wife, but the wife didn't know about you, or well, or you didn't know about none of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, by the end of it, yeah, I hooked up with him at a party, and then he came into my Waffle House with his wife and their kids, 2 kids.
Oh, so you didn't know that he was already married. Okay, got you. See, he
No,
was
at no
doing the
point have I ever
cheating.
known that a guy was in a relationship and said, "What's up?" I've got older women that I know that their favorite thing to see on a man is a wedding ring, because at the end of the night he's going to go home to his wife. But that's not me. Y'all quiet today, or am I just loud?
No,
we got quiet.
No, I was talking to somebody for a second. I was trying to unmute my mic for a brief moment. Reese Reed.
Yeah. I was just listening to what Destiny said. So she didn't know. She wasn't intentionally. Have you ever intentionally been the side chick? Like, you know that he's in a relationship, whatever, but you didn't care.
Yes and no, Josh. I was married and felt like the side majority merge. So she felt like the side chick while she was in the merge.
Sometimes that's rough too.
Wasn't actually the side. So you knew that he was out here doing him, and you became that's vicious. He vicious, man. You need to teach some classes. Man. Tell baby father write a book. What's that?
Man.
I remember I found myself in a place in my life where I did become a side piece, and it was a limited experience, but I do remember knowing that he had a wife, and she was nice and she was cute and I liked her, you know, and her husband, you know, he did what he did, and then later she found out about it and she asked me if I was effing serious, and I didn't know right then what she was talking about, but later she had to review my application for some public assistance. That was fun because she had to like process my application for me.
God damn, that's tough.
I found there goes some karma, huh?
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I've lived past it though, and I learned my lesson, you know, but I did live past it.
I got a comment from Alan real quick. He says, if you knowingly participated in cheating before, it's worth recognizing the irony and taking accountability. Sometimes the pain you experience gives you a deeper understanding of the hurt you once helped cause. Instead of saying, in quotation, I don't have the right to be upset, unquote, a healthier response is, now I truly understand why this hurts, and I don't want to repeat the cycle. The issue isn't whether you're allowed to be hurt. It's whether you're willing to learn from it and hold yourself to the same, I guess, standard.
Right? Like I said, you live, you learn, and move on. Once you know better, you're supposed to do better. You know, and that's the part of living that's the part of life that we make mistakes at. That's where all the mistakes happen while we out there living. You learn from your mistakes, and then you're able to elevate to the next level, and then you're able to level up. It's just like playing a video game. You ain't gonna be able to level up till you learn till you play the game, learn the board, learn how to get the extra life, and then you can elevate, go to the next round, the next level. And then it matters how we treat each other along the way.
I feel like I'm looking for a space where people have the willpower and the ability to say they don't know, so that it can be addressed. Because I know that certain things get generalized, and I think we all just, I would like to see, I'll just say, just a nip it in the bud. I would like to see a space where people can say that they don't know, so things can actually be addressed for people, like, what people need. Because somebody is a little more advanced in something compared to somebody else, that people can swap information and energy between each other to get some understanding, and even the person that might be a little bit more advanced might get some clarity. So I would love to see a space or a segment or something where, yeah, I mean, people can be in a space to say that they don't know this or they don't know that, or they don't, they haven't got there yet with certain
We
things.
talk about that a lot. You only know what you know, Trey, if you have experience on like gardening. I don't have experience on garden, so I'll be listening to what you know about garden. You may not have experience on doing something that I know how to do, so you'll be listening. So it goes around like that in a circle. Not everybody know everything, so it's always a give or
No,
take.
no, no, no,
It's
no,
got to
no,
be
no,
a
no.
reciprocity
Well,
of
I'm
things.
listening to what you're saying, and you 100% right about what you're saying. I'm just talking about, like, if we're getting into, if it's get, I'm not even talking about this platform specifically. I'm just kind of, really, I'm kind of just projecting and speaking out to the atmosphere. So whether I have been here or been on a different, in a different setting, I'm saying if we're hitting on certain things is when you can crack down on it, not general conversation. So I know what, I know what you're saying. We do hit on that, but I was talking about if we hitting on a specific subject or a specific, and then we can really like break it down and really get like, one-on-one with the shit, like some group shit, like group, I don't want to say group therapy, but like, you know, some transparencies where people don't have a problem saying, hey, I don't know this, I don't understand this, or whatever. And it's, whatever that specific subject is, just ways of expanding and, touching on shit with each other for real.
Yeah, I
But
just like
some people need it. I hear it in certain what people certain, like what they bring out, what they say. I hear that people need a little bit more pick me up sometimes, and I'm not nobody special to be saying, "Oh, I know this, I know that," but people be asking for it, and it comes out in their dialogue, which is not a bad thing at all. But I'm just somebody I feel like I can peep when certain people need a little bit more insight or need to be around some people that can say something to them that's solid. That's all. Ain't nothing all heavy to it. Ever been married or a side person at the same time? And you can, and you definitely can be that.
and we already
Oh
said
man.
or whatnot. But yeah, back to what y'all was talking about. I don't know what happened, but based on like cheating wise, it just based on people's experience. And I think a lot of people who've been cheated on, when they become in a situation and they can be the side person or something, they don't mind because they be feeling that when I was in that position, ain't nobody give a fuck about me, and that's how I felt, when I first got cheated on, I ain't give a fuck no more. It's like for men, I don't know for y'all, but for me, it was just like fuck all these bitches. Like I really had that in my head as a young kid. Like all them hoes, they all liars, they cheaters. I really believe that, So when I was dealing with a girl who was married, I ain't give a fuck that she had a husband or not, even though he's beating on her and all this type shit. But if still she was married today, I wouldn't do that. But younger me, I was like, shit, ain't nobody give a fuck. I had a girl, I'ma fuck with her. She wanna fuck with me. I know she got a husband, but I didn't cause no pain to him. He never found out I was sleeping around or messing with his wife, So it's just like I still don't see it. Ain't like they always get caught. And that's the thing. That's why I said the girls are way more better in cheating than we are, because you'll never know. This dude probably still married to this woman. He never knew. It just eventually I grew out of that. Like, nah, I want some of my own. And if I did have some of my own, I wouldn't want her fucking around with another dude. But at that time, I didn't care because I didn't think that was possible. I'm dealing with a girl who basically got married, walked down the aisle with this dude, and she cheating on him. So in my eyes, I'm like a lot of women like this. I done met a lot of women that was cheating on their husband with even people I knew or knew of. So it does just seeing around, it make it hard to even trust anybody. And it'd be a lot of girls that you wouldn't even expect. You be like, oh, she's such a nice girl. She go to work, she just come home, she don't be clubbing. Them be the main cheaters. Fuck you think they ain't at the club for? They somewhere else, you know. Or all she do is work, at the hospital all night, right? She taking extra shifts. It be lying, man. Or they going to the gym after work. And I'm just telling you, these the stories I used to hear them tell they do. You know, like after work, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hit the gym with the girl for 2 hours. No, she about to get hit for 2 hours. The shit is lying. So let me learn, but I don't really think that I was getting all that back because I did something. Because early on, I didn't do shit. I was faithful. I wanted to be faithful, and then when I got cheated on, it changed something in me. You know, so
Damn.
just that wasn't my karma early on, but it do cause people to act different. You know, I ain't had nobody there to say, "Hey, shorty, this what happens." You know, da, da, da. I had a nigga there like, "That's why you don't say bitches, Slim." Like that's what I'm telling you, Slim. You can't.
That is not advice.
It was crazy, man. That's my thoughts on it though. Two at the same time. Why should I disappoint two women in scenario? God damn, two. Hey, who is Nacho out here, boy? You live it? Oh, these the same two girls. It's probably the same goddamn two girls. Who is Michelle?
Right.
Yeah, we ain't
Right.
forget about tomorrow. I think Al had one more question. He said, "Would you date a man / woman that openly saying what openly says he or she dating others when they first meet you?"
As the
Basically,
women I know when you first meet
yeah, I know I would. You know, let's start the ladies though. How about y'all, Venus? You look like you alert. Would you date a
I
man?
personally,
Go ahead.
I would go on dates with him. I'm gonna go on dates with other people too. We all go. It's open situation until somebody locks something down, right? I mean, yeah, why not? That's how you get to know each other.
Okay.
How about you,
Reese?
Reese?
Yeah, that's what dating is. I mean, that's the difference between dating and dating exclusively. If you're saying I want to be exclusive with you, then that you could pull back. You was like, okay, well, if you want to be exclusively dating, then that means we're taking our relationship to the next level. But there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people. If that's I ain't saying sexing, I'm saying dating. There's nothing
you.
wrong with dating out there dating people because you're looking for what you like. You know, it's like going to a buffet and you just looking over the food. How you gonna know if you like it or not if you don't, spend time with it or try to get to know it? Or, there's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Because you ain't made no oath to nobody. You ain't made no trust. You ain't saying you ain't locking nothing is exclusively saying this is what this is. If I like dating you and you like dating me, and you like, hey, let's be exclusive with one another. Let's only date each other. That got to be agreed upon thing. It can't be one sided. So the conversation has to be had. So dating, get out there and enjoy yourself.
About you, Trey Money?
Yeah, I would think it would be the automatic assumption that the other person is dating and having their options open. The last thing I want somebody to do is lock their energy down to me. Now, focusing your energy on me, I appreciate. And I definitely believe in diluting your energy by separating it between too many people. So if I am taking somebody serious, even if we haven't put anything on it, if the energy is really like eye opening to me or it's pulling me in or it's magnetic to me, then yeah, I would definitely pull back on the energy that I'm giving to like those on the roster, those on my line right now, so I will, direct more energy towards that person that I find more interesting. But yeah, like I assume you should. I think that's your just due. Like you should be out there seeing what the world has to offer. You don't owe me shit, and I don't owe you shit. And if we can both rock on that, then I feel like we can actually make something work.
Like that. We just said rules if sex is involved. Okay, they saying date, and I'm just saying people fucking date. You know what I'm saying? So I just like automatically they
We
date
adults.
person dating multiple people. It's just like I don't know. Like I'd be open to it, but it's like on the 4th, 5th date, I'm trying to figure out you still dating all these motherfuckers? Because in my eyes, I'm just looking like you dealing with multiple men. I ain't got time for that. you know, it's women out here that's still looking to date. You know, they ain't dating multiple at the same time. It's different than going on dates. Like you've been on dates for the past few months, and now you finally got to meet, and you feel like it was a good date. We can do it again. But I don't like women that date the same multiple men over and over, and they tell me they trying to figure out which one they like. No, you fucking all of them. That means you gave him a second date, him a second. Is like, but
Yeah.
you constantly just dating new guys and trying to figure out. I'm cool with that, you know, but I'm not with that. Oh yeah, I'm dating 3-4 other guys, and they cool. You know, we've been dating for about 8 months. I know they fucking you. You know, it's like I don't know who else they hitting. And for you say they dating, that means y'all open to whatever y'all doing. So it's real out here.
So what if you fall for him before he falls for you, and he continues because he hasn't chosen you yet? Is that cheating when you're more focused on them than they are about you? Y'all ain't really, you know, y'all ain't stamped, but go ahead.
And until there's some agreement as to what the terms of our relationship is, I mean, how are you cheating? Like, we're supposed to be having an understanding where the rules have not been established yet. I don't know. I don't think that there's like anything to cheat with unless you know what you're dealing with, and other than that, you're just playing around and doing what you do when you're playing, right? It's not a fair game though if you don't understand the rules. So once you start having discussions, it's starting to get more serious. I don't know. Some people just want to have fun in a moment and not like get contracts. But I don't know. How about you?
Oh, she said, "How about you, Reese?"
I answered first. I said this the same thing.
No, I said, what if you fall for him before he falls for you, and he continues because he hasn't chosen you yet? Is that cheating when you are more focused on them than they are about you?
No, because you have to have a conversation. What I said, you can't be one-sided. And if you fall for a person first before they fall for you, that's one-sided. Because the feeling is not mutual, it's not reciprocated back that same way. You know, then I will have to put some distance to control my feelings and my wants. Then I have to push back a little bit because that means I'm going too fast, I'm going in too deep. You know, then I'll have to, you know, hold like you eating a meal and you eating your food so fast and you know you eating too fast, you're gonna get indigestion. What you do, you slow up, you slow back the pace and you fall back and you take your time with it. Because if you don't, then it's all gonna come up.
Okay. Destiny, we on here. I know you're hearing some of the sentiments. Question right now from Alan is, if you're in a situation where you fall for a guy before he falls for you, and he continues to do what he does out in the game, like dating, whatever, that's what we were talking about, like dating somebody that is openly dating people, and how you pretty much accept that. But Alan's question is, so if you fall for a guy that and before he falls for you, and he continues, like, you know, to be in the game and do his thing, pretty much, he hasn't because you know, and he hasn't chosen you yet. Is it cheating when you're more focused on them than they are about you? Like, so is the intention of, I guess, going out having sex and whatever, hooking up, is that cheating? Like cheating the interaction?
Here, what she say?
I don't know if she lip talking or her mic just not working. Yeah, you like that?
I don't hear
her. We can't hear you.
Oh, that's the button. Okay, well, fuck. Can y'all hear me now? Did y'all hear anything?
Yes.
What'd you hear?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
What'd you
Right.
get?
Oh, the thing is, when you were dating someone and you're, you know, doing whatever, first off, you're more likely to, sex convinces you that you're in love. So if you're trying to avoid that, just don't fuck them until, you know, you already actually like them. But as per the cheating portion, is it cheating? I would actually, if you have not had the conversation with this person that y'all are in a relationship, then it doesn't count as cheating technically, but it is definitely a part of betrayal for a lot of people, where they feel like maybe things have started to progress in a positive, moving towards a relationship kind of field, and the communication just hasn't been had to make it clear enough in any way that they don't have that kind of trying to build up to that relationship. The communication is unfortunately key to whatever relationship, no matter the relationship, your relationship with your significant other, your parents, your best friends. If you don't communicate with these people, you don't really have that relationship, and it makes it difficult to build up anything you might want. So yeah, no, you want to get it considered cheating, you got to get it considered a relationship first. Otherwise, honestly, if they're doing the do, go do the do. And if they get annoyed, then which I mean, I don't actually promote the going to do the do with anybody just because, but I mean, like, if that's your kind of spite, if that's your kind of lifestyle, regardless, if it's not a relationship, it's not cheating, it's just annoying.
And I wouldn't consider that as betrayal. It's you betraying yourself. That's what that is. If I fall for Molly and Molly don't feel for me to say, yeah, Reese, I like Reese, Reese cool and all that, but I'd be like, no, I'm in love with Molly. Then who is fooling who? Molly didn't fool me. Molly said we friends, and that's where he left it at. I'm taking it a step further in my mind, and I'm betraying my own self. That's you betraying yourself and not accepting what it is. Because some people say, look, we just friends. We just having fun. And we be like, no, I want more than that. I want, but that's you wanting more. It's not the other person. And sometimes, and we betray ourselves a lot, and we got to know the difference. We got to know when we getting betrayed, or we doing the betraying to ourselves. So I can't be mad at him, because he was 100 from the beginning. It was me that wanted 110. He's like, no, I'm just gonna give you 75. You good with that? And we changed, because at first we start off, yeah, I'm good with just 75. Yeah, I'm good at kicking it like that. And then we start getting those feelings, and then we like, I want more. Then we try to convince the person to give us more, to be more than what they would. That's not right, people. But
I
as
feel
you
like
grow
a lot of
older,
people.
you learn better, you do better, and you know how to manage through emotions better.
I feel like a lot of people get a lot of things
What
that
you say,
guys
Trey?
say. I said I feel like a lot of people get a lot of things that guys say misconstrued, because honestly, I feel like men are so honest. It doesn't, like, and a lot of people, a lot of women I see too busy trying to decipher his movements, how he operates, how long it takes for him to respond back, all the wrong things, in my opinion. And it's not every woman, so don't nobody get on here and be like, oh, not me, you shit, because I'm not talking about you. But a lot of women get a lot of things that guys say misconstrued, whether they overthinking it, whether they want to try to shape it and mold it into something else or more than what it is. Guys will tell you. If they're not verbally saying it, them take what they showing you as what the hell it is first off from the get-go. Don't be trying to lay no sweet shit over it, make it feel good, make it feel like it's okay, like it's cool. Kind of like what Reese's talking about, accepting that 75%. Don't try, don't bask in the ambiance with 75% and start looking for more later. Where you can get 100 off the top. And 100 don't mean like somebody, like doing drastic ass life changes for you, just in the talking stage and getting as y'all bonding, but just giving you the basics. Certain boxes need to be checked by default. It ain't got shit to do with maturity or age, where you at, all that shit. But a man will tell you exactly what it is. I don't think a lot of women hear and listen to what's going on. I don't think. I don't know if it's overanalyzing or what it may be, but I think some women need to take a little bit more time accepting what they see in front of them versus trying to make it something else.
Yeah. And I do believe that a lot of women, not all, I'm not saying all women, so ladies, don't be trying to cuss me out later. I think a lot of people think that they could change people. Oh, he like that, but I could change him. My love is like that. I could change him. I could change. Then if you change somebody, then you're not accepting who they are, right? Is that what they,
Nah,
you know,
you still
you got to
can.
love it from the start.
You
But
ain't the
they be
same.
trying to change these men. I be saying it all the time.
We can work with them, but it's not. But trying to rewire, you shouldn't have to rewire. That's a disservice to yourself to have to rewire your partner. That's not you. You don't pick something up from ground zero. When you starting off, you
It's
see potential and the willingness to rise, and that's when you can see if it's something that you can attach yourself to as that person is rising and getting back into themselves, but not like, don't pick shit up from ground zero. That's a disservice to, don't let that good whatever you throwing on you knock your ass off. Have you let a nigga drive your car and shit. Alan says, so what if you fall for, oh no, this is current
Nah, that's
question.
the
Okay.
same, but I'm
Yeah,
just
the
keep.
current question.
But
Yeah, I got you. I see what you're doing.
I'm
And
gonna get
in,
to it last. But go ahead,
Mhm.
Jessica.
well, an annoying fact of life really is, and I know I just skirted right on through, but the having sex can convince you that you are in love. And I saw he responded back down at the bottom something about that's right, they think that there's a relationship after quality time, something something something. If you start out your relationship with sex, that is what your relationship is. It is sex. The love that you are feeling is sex. If y'all aren't going and doing things and experiencing things and being like, wow, you know what, this is actually a nice quality of theirs, or da 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 da, and before you decide you're going to do the do with them, then you are going to convince yourself you're in love with all those red flags. There's a quote, it's like, when you're looking at life through rose colored glasses, you don't see red flags, all you see are flags. And that's a great quote, because whenever you start off, you're like, man, just started banging this guy around the corner, da, 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 da. He's got some things he's working on. Whereas if you had figured that stuff out beforehand, those might be red flags that got you to not really want to do things with them. So I know this is a whole freaking generation, or five of, at this point, of individuals that believe like, oh, I'm gonna hook up and then we're gonna figure things out, or man, I'm just horny right now, let me hook up with somebody, and oh man, I think I like them. No, 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 cut the hooking up out. If you give a fuck about who you're gonna love them beforehand. The whole reason why our grandparents did so fucking well is they loved before they fucked.
I ain't mad at it.
Nah, I don't know that neither. I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Just
All
be
the thing.
speculating on things. I just feel like from what Al said, if I fall for that person, meaning that I really fuck with that person, it ain't about no lust or none of that. I really feel like I really fuck with this person. I'm hoping that she feeling the same way. That's why I told Al, depending on how many dates we go on. If she start off, yeah, you dating other people, but as we go on dates and months pass and you still seeing other people, then nah, I ain't fucking with you no more.
Right.
Yeah,
And I won't
yeah,
consider that cheating. I won't consider that's cheating, but I consider that you don't feel the same way I feel. And I feel like it was more than enough time. If I'm feeling this way, I'm hoping that you feeling this way. But if you still feel like you out here and you doing you, then yeah, I'm that guy. Like, nah, I'm good then. Like obviously I'm not doing something right. Obviously something else out there you still attached to and can't let go. And I think a lot of women hold on to their past a lot. And it'd be hard for them to move on with the next guy because they still clamped onto the past. So I don't
Yeah.
know. If she still ain't focused on me like I'm focused on her, then I'm moving on because everybody that talk about anniversaries and shit, even in the movies, they always go to their first date. That first date, y'all wasn't in a relationship, wasn't nothing established. So why the fuck it always go back to the first date? Because that is when it came established. That's when y'all first got to start knowing each other, getting to know each other. I don't think you can meet somebody and just know everything about them. I mean, I got to catch every red flag there is. Like, you just met this person 10 minutes ago. And it's going to take you a long time to actually know everything about this person because you still don't know yourself. You still don't even know what the things you like and dislike. You still learning who you is. So to actually got to know who somebody else is, it's like that's mind boggling to me. I just like you grow and you learn people as time go on. The more y'all around each other, the more you'll get to know each other. The more you'll open up to that person. The more you can trust them with certain things that you probably never told nobody. But the first day I meet you, the first week, you're not gonna get that. You're gonna get that over years and years. Meeting my family, they might tell you stories that I didn't even want to bring up, but that's just what come with time. So I think with people, you got to grow with people, and we got to understand change come with time. Ain't nobody gonna stay the same, remain the same, and I hope you don't stay the same. You got to grow. You got to grow with your person. What's that, Dad?
Well, see, a lot of people feel that way, right? Like, oh, how are you supposed to know this person that you just met? Why is the friend zone so demonized? Because like you could be friends with this person and then watch the kind of person they are. When you're friends with somebody, that somebody is more likely to be whoever the fuck they really are. If they are a hoe, they will go be a hoe right in front of you. If they are, you know, just a shy chick that sits in the corner but likes to go watch things, you will see that. If they're not into this kind of stuff over here, but you are, you're gonna see that. Like you learn things about this person by being the friend part of the girlfriend or boyfriend. You learn about that person, and then you're supposed to eventually be like, look, I have so many things in common with this person that I think I'm going to pursue them.
I think that's weird.
Nobody wants to do the friend zone anymore.
Yeah, that's friends.
Everybody wants to fuck and gets annoyed when they fuck right away, and then that person also wants to go fuck somebody right away, and it's like you didn't even get to know this person before you poke them.
Nah, I don't think that. I think dating is dating. You should date somebody you don't know. You talking about somebody you've already friends with that you seen them fucking.
Yeah, that's the different.
And then y'all find out that, oh, we got a connection. Like, no. Friends tell each other friends about the problems, relationship issues, other people they dating. Like, why the fuck? Like, that's that movie shit. Like, it's just two friends that they know they like each other, but they dealing with other people. Then eventually at the end, they come together because they know about each other. But that's not reality. When you meet somebody you don't know, it's dating. You getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get to know each other. But you're going to date a friend that you knew 5 years before that, then yeah, y'all can turn around and say, you know what? I always liked you. And then y'all can date because y'all knew each other after all this time. That's easier, but that ain't for most cases. That's weird to me. It's just like y'all was friends, remain friends. If y'all wanted to talk, y'all should have been talking. But instead, y'all watch other people mistreat each other and then say, you know what, let's come together. I don't like those stories. I always dislike those stories. Like, y'all grown as fuck. Y'all keep playing with each other. Y'all give each other weddings and shit. They be the best man at the wedding and all that. Then they wait. I object. Now you want to say something, nigga? Nah.
Yeah.
I don't like those stories. I don't know. That's me. We got games tomorrow though, so it's gonna be lit. For some of y'all who don't know what we got coming tomorrow, make sure y'all tap in. I'm gonna show y'all a little trailer, and we're gonna give y'all some good energy before we get up out of here.
Wake up, it's the time again. The Morning Max Show, let the games begin. Bring your mind, bring your crew, bring your A-game too. Turn up Tuesday trivia, we're waiting on you. Countdown's on, can you beat the clock? Every question's hot, every answer rocks. Turn up Tuesday trivia. Think fast, let me hear ya. Raise your voice, make a move, show the world what you know is true. Turn up Tuesday trivia. Eyes and good minds with you. Every question, every claim. The Morning Max Show, we turn up every Tuesday. 3, 2, 1.
Tap in with us, y'all. Y'all gonna have to tap in with us. We're gonna have some rules. Y'all gonna have to follow. We're gonna talk more. Thanks, Al.
Thanks.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby.
That's my show. I know I talk a whole hell of a lot, but
Coffee on the
you
dash.
are the only person
Pages
that
in
needs
your
to matter to
hand.
you at the end of the day. So go out and do something that you are happy with, you are proud of, and fuck it. Love who you want to. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye.
Yeah, Venus, where you at? Give us some good energy before you get up out of here.
You know what? Yesterday might have been a nice day. Maybe it wasn't. But today is a whole new opportunity to say what you mean to say. I'm going to be hyped all day. I was hyped yesterday. I'm going to be hyped today. but do what you do and be authentically you. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're liking and subscribing. We love you.
Peace and love. Ray popped out. Ray, where you at, Queen?
Come right here. Good energy. Look, live and let love. Live and let die. How they say it. Just get out there and do something. Move something. And make sure as you moving that you going somewhere. Don't be going nowhere slow, nowhere fast. And you could be going nowhere slow.
I said you correct, Destiny. That's all I was saying. All these things. If I should be honest about your feelings, if they don't feel the same way,
Move on. Move on. Tell the motherfuckers sorry. This ain't working for me either.
and on the date, if it's the second date and she acting like that, nah, crazy. I'm good. Crazy. Yeah, Al. I know what I was right about. Dang it, I missed all these comments. My bad, y'all. It's supposed to be sex. A man can be a friend and have sex with and not too. Yeah, like the best friend Marty. That was not. If you see, it was the drama in there. He's sleeping around with my man girl. You know, that was messed up. You know, they was friends. Nigga, they liked each other. It was crazy though. That's a good movie. You got the first. I'm like, what? Either way, wants to be with them or just want to sleep with them. Give us some good energy, Trey Money, before you get up out of here, bro.
All I can say is continue to press forward, and whatever it is that you do. Take your time, think about it. Don't give yourself the space to have the time to think about it, because that's one thing I think a lot of people get away from in these current days, being busy, caught up behind bills and expenses and things like that. And that's okay, because that's stuff that you should be on top of. But give yourself the avenue and space. Reserve just a little bit out of that 24 hours to recoup, to think about things, to strategize, to figure out how you want to navigate, figure out what makes you feel good, figure out what's actually going to propel and move you forward. That's it.
So, I don't think Dave's gonna make it back in here, but I know Dave send his love, y'all. Be safe out there on that road. Funny man Green. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with us. Al said he will be on tomorrow. He gonna monitor the game for us. And y'all know our boy LA pop in with us on every Tuesday now. So we'll see you tomorrow, LA. You should have a good game, man. We'll see how this go. I ain't too good with the trivia, so I don't even tripping about winning. But we're gonna see who gonna come and take the cake tomorrow. It look like Destiny gonna set her alarm clock tomorrow.
Yeah, Destiny's going to bed on time tonight.
You're an hour behind us, Destiny. You gotta remember that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that commercial you played for tomorrow, it had his times on it. So it said 10:30 to 12:30. I don't know what the time zones are, but that's time zone that way, and y'all are time zone that way, and I'm in the middle. So.
Okay.
But I'm waking up. I'm gonna be there because I love some trivia. Fuck yeah, let's go.
The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah, let's go. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Say it now. Say it all. The Morning Mac Show.
That's not tomorrow. Same time as always. Love y'all. Peace. My girl say bye.
Bye.
I don't say that word.
Later. We don't do goodbyes on B.